The Marriott Bonvoy Boundless Credit Card is currently offering one of the best welcome bonuses that I've seen for any credit card, let alone a credit card that only has an annual fee of $95. So in this video, I'm going to take an in-depth look at this welcome bonus, in which I will discuss the insane value that you are able to get from this welcome bonus, how to redeem the free night certificates that you get on this welcome bonus for specific Marriott properties, the characteristics of this credit card beyond just the welcome bonus, and then some rules and restrictions that you need to be aware of. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Thanks for checking out this video and welcome back to the channel. If we get right into the core details on the fantastic welcome bonus on the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless credit card, this credit card is currently offering a welcome bonus of 5 free night certificates, with each of those free night certificates valued up to 50,000 points for a total of 250,000 Marriott points. The points guide currently values Marriott points at 0.8 cents per point, so under that valuation, the 250,000 Marriott points would be worth about $2,000. And to be able to get those 250,000 Marriott points, the spending requirement on this credit card is going to be to spend $5,000 or more in the first 3 months of having the card. The Marriott Bonvoy Boundless credit card does have an annual fee of $95, so if you're able to get the maximum value from this credit card's welcome bonus, then you could cancel out that annual fee for a pretty staggering 21 years. And to allow you to actually be able to visualize the amount of value that you can get from these free night certificates, I wanted to show you some actual Marriott properties that you could redeem those free night certificates for. So I took a couple screenshots in which I searched Marriott properties in Los Angeles, and so what you are looking at right now is the first screenshot that I took. As you can see, there are 3 Marriott properties, with that first property going for 31,000 points per night, the second property going for 46,000 points, and the third property going for 50,000 points. One thing to keep in mind is that the free night certificates that you get on this welcome bonus are going to be valued at up to 50,000 points, but that means the free night certificate is going to be valid for any property up to 50,000 points. So whether you stayed at a property that was 50,000 or 20,000 points, you still be getting the same use out of that free night certificate. And so in this case, it wouldn't make much sense to use your free night certificate at that first property going for 31,000 points, because you are leaving a value of 19,000 points on the table that you won't get back. And instead, it's probably going to make a lot more sense to go with the third property that has a value of 50,000 points. If we take a look at a second screenshot, which are also going to be Marriott properties in Los Angeles, we can see that 2 of those properties are going for more than 50,000 points. So you need more than just that free night certificate, since that free night certificate only covers the first 50,000 points. However, you are able to top off your Marriott free night certificates on up to 15,000 points. So any property that costed up to 65,000 points, you would still be eligible to use your free night certificate for that first 50,000 points, and then you could top off and use an additional 15,000 points for the rest of the cost. So in this case, for both of these Marriott properties that had a cost of 53,000 points, you can simply use the free night certificates that you got on the welcome bonus for the first 50,000 points on each of the nights that you stay there, and then you just need to add an additional 3,000 points for each night. Additionally, another thing to consider here is how good those point redemptions are relative to the cost. For the first property that is going for 53,000 points, the cash value is for $305, which would mean you'd be getting somewhere between 0.5 to 0.6 cents per point in redemption value, which is lower than the base Marriott redemption value of 0.8 cents per point. However, for that second property that is also going for 53,000 points, the cash value is for $483, which would mean you'd be getting 0.9 cents per point, which is actually above that base rate of 0.8 cents per point. And from the calculation that I did earlier, I basically just multiplied the base rate of 0.8 cents per point by the 250,000 Marriott points that you were able to get on the welcome bonus for this credit card. However, if let's say you redeemed all 5 of your free night certificates for 0.9 cents per point, which is a little above the base rate of 0.8 cents per point, then you would actually be able to get a total maximum value from this welcome bonus of $2,250 instead of just $2,000. And really, just knowing that you could probably be strategic and find some really good redemption options that can make this welcome bonus worth upwards of $2,000 It's just a cherry on top of what is already an insanely valuable welcome bonus. Even beyond the fact that the welcome bonus could cancel out the fee on this credit card for a whopping 21 years, there are some other long-term characteristics of the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless Credit Card. For instance, in terms of point multipliers, you can get 17x back on purchases at Marriott properties, 3x back on up to $6,000 in combined purchases for dining, gas stations, and grocery stores, and then 2x back on everything else. However, it is important to consider here that Marriott point valuations are significantly lower than some other point valuations like Amex or Chase, so those points aren't worth as much as they seem. Additionally, you'll also get a free net certificate on this credit card every single year, which is going to be valid for one stay at a Marriott property up to 35,000 points. And when you apply the Marriott base rate of 0.8 cents per point, you can get a total max value of $280 from this free net certificate, which is going to be worth significantly more than the fee that you pay on this card every year. However, there are some potential restrictions that you need to be aware of that could restrict you from getting this credit card. First, since the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless Card is a Chase credit card, it is subject to the Chase 524 rule, which basically means that if you've opened 5 or more credit cards in the last 24 months, then you'll be most likely rejected on any new Chase credit card application. Unfortunately, I am currently subject to the Chase 524 rule and will come out of that restriction by the end of June, but the next Chase credit card that I'm planning to get is the Chase Sapphire Preferred. And then even in addition to the Chase 524 rule, there are some other restrictions that could stop you from getting the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless Card. So for example, if you currently have the Marriott Bonvoy Bold Card, which is the no annual fee Marriott credit card, or the Marriott Bonvoy Premier Card, which is now discontinued, then you'd also be ineligible to get the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless Card. But in conclusion, if none of those restrictions apply to you, then I would really strongly recommend that you look into potentially applying for the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless Card, because 5 free night certificates is an incredibly insane and super valuable welcome bonus, and it is likely that this welcome bonus is not going to be around forever, and it will probably be lower in the future. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. If you enjoyed this video and enjoy credit card videos just like this one, then make sure to subscribe to my channel because I make a lot of credit card type content. If you got any value or insight from this video, then please leave a like on this video, as it helps me out a lot and it pushes my video out to a greater audience, and I would really appreciate that. So thank you all so much, and I'll see you all in the next one.